Good evening. You are tuned in to PACA Live. Before we get started, quick announcement. This weekend, it's the last weekend of a stellar play, Alabaster. You should definitely come see it. Friday, Saturday, 8 o'clock. Get your tickets online. But without further ado, we have Johnny D.
Well, let me tell you about rockstar life, and the party gets started in the broad daylight. It goes on all night long, you hear? We get going off around 6, looking kind of blue like a redneck Hicks. We're armed all the way to the ears. Things get going off a little heavy in the bottom of the grass, and ginger brandy and smiles as far as the eye can see. I look at her, she look at me, we're singing off notes and harmonies, fingers crossed as tight as can be. You can look at us and you can think of what you want. Think I got some moonshine in a mason jar, whoa yeah. In the mason jar, in the mason jar, whoa, in the mason. Well, we ate like fish and we drank like vampires. To this day I'm still so inspired. That's when I caught her standing there with the pretty long legs and her long brown hair, and the drink shed tears and the cigarettes, and I decided I was drunk as I was gonna get. We were down in the valley with the broke down cars, the beat up dreams and these old guitars, and I'll bleed my soul all the fucking way. We were busy looking for the center of the universe. She was so pretty I didn't know what to do with her. I didn't have no say anyway. You can look at us and you can think of what you want. Think I got some moonshine in a mason jar, whoa. In the mason jar, in the mason jar, whoa, 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 whoa. In the mason jar. This is like kind of like last night. Well, that liquor gets hold of the head, liver, soul. I was blurry on the 5th Street. I thought I was on Riverside Road. Last thing that I remember was the Roadhouse Theater, downstage in the green room, drinking shine with all 30 of ya. I was kicked out of all that from where I put the vomit at. I finally passed out in the neighborhood laundromat. I was malnourished and topless. I was slurring and obnoxious. I was standing on his trunk, swinging my shirt like, yo, we got this. In the mason jar, whoa, yeah. In the mason jar, in the mason jar. This next piece is a classical piece of music that I wrote a long time ago, but it's going to be on my upcoming album. It's coming out here in probably like a month or so. was a child, baby, I would've never dared cross that mean man with his wicked stares. Now pushing my late 30s, I let it crystallize. After all that time passes, you know what I realized? Somebody get me home. These aren't the places that I know. These aren't the people where I'm from. This must be some kind of joke. Somebody get me home. I used to run these same streets as a child. 18 years old, you know I lit the world on fire. Thought I was gonna sit back and just watch it burn. But once that smoke cleared, you know what I learned? Somebody get me home. These aren't the places that I know. These aren't the people where I'm from. It must be some kind of joke. Somebody get me home. 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 Somebody get me. Somebody get me home. Gypsy dream, one you couldn't buy. My senses reeling and I took that dive, and it was so sweet of my gypsy dream. Hell bent and out of control. Does everybody sell their soul? Buying things you don't even own to impress people you don't even know. And it was so sweet, my gypsy dream. And it was so clean, my gypsy fucking dream. So sweet, my gypsy. She was my every dream, my gypsy. And it was so clean, my gypsy dream. Her name was Michelle, and she was my gypsy dream. Start making jokes, is that cool? All right, this next one's a really long-winded song. There's like a lot in here, so I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try not to mess it up. So, they're all fucking people, 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 fools. Are you hearing us? Are we being deceived? Are you hearing us? Are we being deceived? People, 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 fools. Are you hearing us? Are we being deceived? People are literally liars. People are pretty hypocrites. People make me tired. People really don't give a shit. Slaves to the dollar, even if you a scholar. It doesn't make a difference if you're white or blue collar. So, who's taller on the high horse? You can't have your freedom if you can't afford to buy yours. People starving in the streets. Others bitch about the 5-course meal they got too full to eat. It's got me beat, disgusted by society. It's like a bad dream giving me anxiety. The wannabes and know-it-alls, there's no variety. It's driving me crazy and far away from sobriety. So let's eat the rich and feed the poor. Y'all got everything you want and you still need more. Everybody's competing and fucking keeping score. It's like a slippery slope, just like a ski resort. I'm sick of the ignorance, I'm sick of the bitterness. I'm sick of people sticking their nose inside of my business. And I'm about to pack up my shit and move to the wilderness so I can stay away from these educated illiterates. Sick of the ignorance, I'm sick of the bitterness. I'm sick of people sticking their nose inside of my business. And I'm about to pack up my shit and move to the wilderness so I can stay away from these educated illiterates. And these educated illiterates. People, 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 fools. Are you hearing us? Are we being received? Are you hearing us? Are we being received? Check. I have to pay to live on the same planet I was born on. My shoes are getting stinky and my soul is getting worn out. Watching Christians holding all the signs in my favorite corners gets you really thinking about the system we are torn on. Society is broken, our politicians are jokes, while the rich sit and squabble, our forests go up in smoke. We head into other countries just to follow the money, while our infrastructure's breaking down and our rivers are flooding. It's sad that a cop makes more than a teacher. The consumer is consumed and the wicked just get greedier. The system makes me sick and I really want to vomit. Nausea regurgitating bile into my mind from my stomach. We all can be so simple and so ignorant, powerless. History teaches us our strength is in the proletariat. Stop the stupid infighting, focus on the class where they can't use the media to divide us anymore. Cause I'm sick of the ignorance, I'm sick of the bitterness, sick of people sticking their nose inside of my business. I'm about to pack up my shit and move to the wilderness so I can stay away from these educated illiterates. Sick of the ignorance, I'm sick of the bitterness, I'm sick of people sticking their nose inside of my business. And I'm about to pack up my shit and move to the wilderness so I can stay away from these educated illiterates. And these educated illiterates. So are you hearing us? Are we being received? Are you hearing us? Are we being received? People are fools. Are you hearing us? Are we being received? Are you hearing us? Are we being? I'm the one that talks shit on his way to clock in. It's nonsense, I can see the progress. I just took a fucking shot and went up to the management. I swung a hand and hit the G. I'm teaching them some manners, quick and cherish it. Take a moment, soak up his embarrassment. Now he's just a title and I'm loving it. But really what matters is I just feel sorry for the state of the world. I just feel sorry for the state of the world. I just feel sorry for the state of the world. I just feel sorry for the state of the world. I just feel sorry for the state of the world. I just feel sorry for the state of the world. I just feel sorry for the state of the world. Cause I'm sick of the ignorance, I'm sick of the bitterness, I'm sick of people sticking their nose inside of my business. And I'm about to pack up my shit and move to the wilderness so I can stay away from these educated illiterates. Sick of the ignorance, I'm sick of the bitterness, I'm sick of people sticking their nose inside of my business. And I'm about to pack up my shit and move to the wilderness so I can stay away from these educated illiterates. From these educated illiterates. But I just feel sorry. I just feel sorry. I just feel sorry for the state of the world. But they're all fucking fools. That's a tough one. I think the rest of them are really easy. I've been down so long you can't even hear the sound. I've been down, 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 down. You can't even see the sound. I've been searching all over looking for a little. Been searching all over looking for a little up ground.
Yeah.
This is a song from a band from a long time ago, but they broke up, and it's just a good song, so I'm gonna do it. Took me a while to come to grips with my fate. But I know someday I'll be low, somewhere between the earth and the pearly gates. I surely made a mistake, and St. Peter is gonna shake his head. And when the devil comes, won't you save me a seat? When the devil comes, he'll be waiting for me. I hear the peanuts are free. There's no expectation. And when the devil comes, won't you save me a seat? I don't go too far. I used to travel by railroads. I used to travel in cars. But I climb into the highest tree and I look across my yard. And I can see so far. When the devil comes, won't you save me a seat? The devil comes, he'll be waiting for me. Here the peanuts, they are free. There's no expectations. But when the devil comes, won't you save me a seat? I appreciate all you guys being here. I just got one more song, and this is something that just everybody kind of needs to hear sometimes. But it's all right. It's not me either. Brandon Hardesty, Bumpin' Uglies, Ugly Nation. I've been feeling like a victim, crying over a broken system, wishing I could trade my cards in for a new hand. Money tight and time is a commodity, a little bad luck and I'll cross the line of poverty. God's dying and debts all compounding, a swim in the line of treading water and drowning. But hey, it's all going to be fine. Put worries out my mind. I always must remind myself, struggle is divine. Society draws lines, they are not how one defines. Relax and give it time. It's all going to be fine. Na 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 na. Truth is, I'm prone to depression. Life spent coping has taught me a lesson. Happiness can't be bought or given, despite what is missing. It's a life worth living. Billion souls all working together as one. Create the warmth that you feel when you step into the sun. Our existence is a complete phenomenon, so whatever you're stressing pales in comparison. Life following where your heart leads. You're not mimicking charades displayed on social media. Fuck the values society feeds you. There's no right or wrong, it's just whatever completes you. But hey, it's all going to be fine. Put worries out my mind. always must remind myself, struggle is divine. Society draws lines, they are not how one defines. Relax and give it time, it's all going to be fine. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey hey. That's it for me though. I'm fresh out of material. Johnny D.